these are some of the best working glitches in ERLC in 2023. If you do enjoy, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe. But let's get straight into it. Okay then, so the first one is one that I have shown in a video on my channel recently. If you head just out of civilian spawn and you head over to this little distribution center just here, and then if you park your car so it's just hanging over the edge just like this, and then if you try and move your vehicle, you should not be able to move. It should stay still. If it does stay still, then you've done it right. Then you want to type in chat :fix car, and as you can see, your suspension on the vehicle will go down. So the more you do this, the lower it will go and your vehicle will become more raised, and you can get like a monster truck with this as well. But now the mistake a lot of people make is by getting in their vehicle. What you need to do is push your vehicle right to the very edge. Try and keep it as straight as you can. It's best if you push it in first person, sort of like that. So similar to this, you want to try and get it so it's just hanging on by this little back bit. So the back part is just resting there, just like this, where the wheel is now separated and it's just hanging on by this here. And then again, if you do :fix car twice, it will lower your suspension to match. Again, the mistake people make here is by getting in the car. You need to respawn yourself or load yourself, and then you have to do :to car after a couple of seconds to get back in it. And as you can see, your car will now look like this, and you can drive it around the map, and it looks really cool when you drive around in the game in a car that sort of looks like a monster truck. Especially if you use like a truck, it can look really awesome. But let's move on to the next one. Of course, bearing in mind that once you respawn that vehicle, of course the suspension will reset and you have to go and do it again. Now I don't know if it works in a public server, because I think you have to do :to car and teleport to your car for it to actually work, rather than just getting inside of it. But if you tried that in a public server, let me know. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Okay, so the next one is really useful for hiding away and escaping the police. So what you need to do is kind of come to a building that has like a shelter on it. So a good building down here is this one just here. So you could just kind of drive under here and then make sure your front door is covered. Then when you jump out, as you can see, you will teleport onto the roof. So it's really cool. And then you can even hide a bit more by climbing right to the top here. And yeah, as you can see, I am on the tallest building in the game, or one of, in fact, yeah, it is the tallest building in the game. I'm stood on the top of it. This is probably the highest you can actually get to in ERLC. So yeah, pretty cool. It's really simple to do that one. All you have to do again is just drive under here to the point where your car door is completely covered. So make sure your vehicle is under it as much as possible, jump out, and there you go, you're on the roof. It is just as easy as that. And this also works on other places as well, so let me just show you that quickly. So for example, let's just go with one of these trees over here. So this tree here, for example, if we park the door so it's just there, you might have to move your car a couple of times to get it perfect. There you go. And as you can see, when you jump out, you do fall, but if you just walk around a little bit and try and balance yourself in the middle of the tree, there you go. As you can see, you will spawn eventually. It might take you a few tries, but if you can get it bang on central with the tree trunk, which is what you can actually stand on, then you will be really good. And as you can see, I am just stood on the tree trunk right now. That's all it is, just a tree trunk, and that is what I'm stood on. So yeah, really awesome. It works very well. You can. It's also a very good hiding spot. So if you lie down or sit down or kneel or something, it can be very good, especially if you camouflage yourself as well, because people won't think to look up at the tree, and even if they do, then the chance of them seeing you still is very unlikely, because there are so many trees actually in the game. Another good tip you can do is go by one that's not near a road. So maybe that one over there, for example, one of these ones, or one of these ones kind of in an actual foresty bit somewhere, because that way people aren't going to see you anyway. People aren't going to drive into a forest looking on trees expecting to find you. So yeah, very good hiding spot, and a very cool glitch nevertheless to glitch onto the roof of things. You can do this in other locations as well and on a few other things. But let's move on to the third and final one, which admittedly maybe is not a glitch, but it is still something very cool that can help you a lot, and that is to do with car washes. Now this is really easy to do. It is not hard at all, but it can help you a lot. For example, if you're being chased by the police and you need somewhere to go, if you're at a gas station, all you need to do, run inside here and bang, it will respawn you at civilian spawn straight away. Now the cool thing about this is, even if the police follow you inside, even if they chase you with tasers, you will respawn at civilian spawn, but they will respawn at the police station or at the sheriff station because that's their spawn point. So it is a really good way to get away from the police. Now you do have to bear in mind that if you've just robbed something, then this counts as like dying / respawning, because obviously you are respawning, so you will lose the money if the timer is still going. When you get like a little timer about how long you have to stay alive for to keep the cash from the robbery, if you do use this little glitch, or I don't really know if it's a glitch because it's there just to stop people from going inside of the washing machine, if you do use it, you will lose the money that you've just robbed. So bear that in mind. But yeah, I really hope this did help some of you out. If it did, please do make sure you let me know in the comments and drop a like as well, and also subscribe. Please share this video with your friends. Check out everything else from the description as well, including channel memberships, which allow you to do things like friend me on Roblox and many other things as well. So I would really appreciate if you could do that. But thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye.